Jim Harbaugh, first year as the Chargers coach, 15 years played in this league, but they've gotten better fast with mostly the same players as last year. And here's the coach, beat Cleveland, winning those road games in the Midwest for an L.A. team, not easy. So I want to start with this. You had said when you took the job, we don't want to be as reliant on Justin Herbert. We love him. He's amazing. But we don't want to just, you see some of these quarterbacks throwing 48 times a Sunday. That's not healthy. How did Justin handle you saying, hey, you don't need to throw 40 times? How did he handle it?
It was, when you're starting to talk there and talking about, how the team's doing and how, the same players from last year, Justin Herbert. I mean, let's just, for 2 seconds, let's just go there. I mean, there's nobody better. There's nobody, there's Lamar's playing really good, and I think those two are playing at a really high level right now, and some others. But I don't think anybody's playing better than Justin Herbert is. And I know you have great respect for him, Colin.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a love and an admiration that we have for Justin, that he's incredible. Everything that he does, we could spend the whole show talking about him, but it just hits me like this, like every day when we go out there to practice, we're around greatness. This is what greatness looks like. And, God willing and the creek don't rise. This will be the only quarterback I ever coach again.
Yeah, well, that would be, and he's big and he's strong and he's durable. Now, one of the things that we questioned, we said, boy, we don't know if the Chargers have perimeter sideline talent to play with the teams. And Quentin Johnston had a rough rookie year. But when he's been healthy, you guys have really, your staff has figured out how to use him. Talk a little about that, because, first of all, it's hard as a rookie in the NFL. It's hard for everybody. But he has really flourished since you arrived. What did you do?
It's really what he's done, Colin. I mean, in the training environment, he's gotten stronger. He has great speed. He's really worked hard on his route discipline, his mechanics. Sanjay Lal, our receiver coach, has done an incredible job coaching Q, and he just keeps getting better and better and better. And, he's just shown us so much in terms of, the speed, toughness, playing smart, playing with great effort, blocking. It's just better, improving. And, our whole receiving core, when you look at it, has been that way. I mean, Lad McConkey, he's done an incredible job. Josh Palmer, doing a super job. Got Darius Davis back this week.
Yep.
And he gave us a big punt return. Jalen Reagor, who we added, has done a really good job for us. So and then DJ Shark, we think will be back this week. So we're getting a lot of perimeter help already, and we feel like it's just gonna grow, and that bodes well for our team.
We all know your brother coaches in the NFL, but you were gone from the NFL, Jim, for a decade. And, I mean, football's football. Your teams are physical, relentless, and tough and smart. But was there anything being gone for 10 years and coming back into this league that you had to kind of tweak, that you went, you know what, that's a little different, that's a little different? Was there anything you had to tweak at all?
I mean, there's definitely some things different in rules. Those are probably, some of the biggest things, but equipment changes. I would talk about the safety of the game. I think that's so much more improved. And those rules that I talked about earlier, I mean, have been designed for players' safety. The number one difference to me at the very top of the list is the last time I coached in the NFL was 2014. And I didn't think that the NFL could get any bigger, any more popular than it already was then.
Yeah.
But, now a decade later, I mean, it is at least, 2x, 3x, more in terms of popularity.
Yeah. I want you to go to week 1 this year and then to yesterday in that gap. Now, in college, you got a bunch of kids in college. They're 20, they're 19. You can see big growth. In the NFL, from week 1 this year to yesterday, where do you grow? Where do you see a pro team grow with older guys? Guys are 26, 28, they're men.
Yeah.
Have you seen big growth? If so, where on the team?
Yeah, I have. Big growth. I mean, it's all the little things, all the, things that people think are minutia, but it's all those little 1,000 things that add up to make all the difference. And it's all the individuals. I mean, they're just attacking, anything and every opportunity that's been put in front of them and trying to make the most of it. And I know we're just going back to the first game until now, but, I would really point to, just the very beginning and where it really all comes from. It all comes from the top. It all comes from, the Spanos family, Dean Spanos. John Spanos is here every single day. I mean, through the draft process, every practice, every decision. It's everybody's just pulling in the same direction, and they're the ones that have made that culture, and that's the way it's been. And it shows in the players that are here: Justin Herbert, Derwin James, Khalil Mack, Quentin Johnson, all those that have been drafted and signed, and Joe Ortiz. Came in and did an incredible. I can count 11 guys that he's signed as free agents in the offseason that have been significant producers and contributors. So, I think it just really, comes from an organization where everybody is doing anything and everything that they possibly can to help us win. And then, we feel that. I feel that as coach, our players feel it, that, our organization, our ownership is doing anything and everything in their power for us. What's good for the bee is good for the hive. And then it makes you want to do anything and everything in your powers, in my power as a coach, to help the organization. And everybody attacks it in a way of what I've noticed, like double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking. And also everybody treats their job like it's the most important job in the entire organization. That's just fun to be around. So when you show up every day and it's like, hey, who else wants to work? Who else wants? Oh, it's everybody. Everybody wants to get after it. So, let's go. That's the thing. And then we just attack it with, you can't fix everything all at once,
right.
But we can fix one thing at a time, all the time.
Hey, speaking of Joe Ortiz, the trade deadline, your brother got a player, the Bills did, the Chiefs did. You got a really good team. You got your tackles, you got your edge rushers, you got your quarterback. I mean, you got most of the stuff that everybody wants. At the trade deadline, are you interested? You going to make a call? What do you make? I'm not going to guess. You're smiling like you got a card in your deck here that I don't know about. What are you going to do at the trade deadline?
I don't know. It's that's a Joe Ortiz. Joe is Batman. I play Robin, and you never know. I looked at your thing there. I mean, the graphic. Do the Chargers need? What do they need? What do they need? Or do they need receiver help, perimeter help? No, we don't need that. I don't think I can't think of a position right now where we need, to upgrade. I love the guys that are here, love them. But if Joe wants somebody, and can make us better than I know he will. And all competitors are welcome. Competitors welcome to the 2024 Los Angeles Chargers.
By the way, Lad McConkey, I liked him at Georgia. Yeah. You saw him at Michigan when he was boy, he's good. Like, did you think he would be good, this quick?
You just love everything about him, right? And he was good. He was how do you not love him, really? I mean, he walked on at Georgia and then played a significant contributor as a freshman, as a sophomore, as a junior. And he's a great guy. I mean, aside from the football, by his talent, by his effort, he is known. But he is just such a respectful, good guy. Okay, that's aside. and I know where that comes from. That was poured into him by his parents, Benji and Brittany. And I had a great chance to meet him, chance encounter at the combine. My son Jack was with me. We went to get breakfast at one of those breakfast places, something with a fork in the name. And we're walking to pay the bill, and I see all these Georgia people. They're like, go Dogs. How are y'all doing? And boy, you really got after us a couple of years ago. Oh yeah, we were there, Coach. We remember. We're Mr. and Mrs. McConkey, and
wow.
This is our family, and some of the other uncles and family members were there, and we had a lovely conversation there, and I could see right there, what had been poured into him, and it was we wanted some of that. We wanted a lot of that because. Yeah. As I said, competitors welcome here at the Los Angeles Chargers.
But finally, I don't think, Jim, I've seen you smile this much. There is you were great in college. You're one of the all-time greats. There's something about the NFL. You got a smart quarterback who's a tough guy like you. You seem happy, right? That's what I see. That's what I see. Happy Jim Harbaugh. Even on the games when Herbert comes over to you. It's like you just in a good mood every time I see you. Do you notice that?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think that is guilty as charged there. Very happy, and we have a good time here. We work hard, but we have a good time doing it. And then our guys get dead serious about winning on game day. No question about that, and they put the work in. It just becomes infectious, those that I named before. There's nobody like Derwin James that I've ever encountered in football as a teammate or as a player or a coach. And I could just go down the list. Khalil Mack.
Wow, he's had a year.
Most humble, hungry warrior you could ever be around, and Justin. And so many others. I could name another 45 guys. I love these guys. And there's no doubt, though. I sit at my desk, right before we did this interview. It's like, Justin's on our team. Yes.
Well, competitors.
It's great. We're attacking and we're having fun doing it.
Coach, what a pleasure. After a win. Go have a nice lunch. Enjoy your day. Make it the best day of the week until next Sunday. And it's great seeing you again.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm a big, huge fan of yours, and appreciate everything you do, and just how much you love and respect Justin too. I love him. That's pretty darn cool.
Yeah, what a great kid.
There's nobody tougher. There's my own personal ranking. And this is my right to have my own personal ranking. So I'm just going to preface it with that it's not anybody else's, it's mine. But I've always considered myself the toughest quarterback in the history of the National Football League. Being around Justin Herbert, I have moved to number 2 in the rankings. Justin Herbert is the toughest quarterback in the history of the National Football League. This guy is it's become like Hack-a-Shack, the way remember the old Shaq days, and they just hack him. He's so big and he's so tough to get on the ground that the ball's thrown and the ball's 10 yards downfield, and there's still somebody trying to wrestle and grapple him to the ground. He gets hit when he goes out of bounds. He gets hit in the head. He gets face masked during the play. It's it's incredible, and I just don't have enough adjectives to describe what being around this young man is like, and just how fortunate we are as an organization to have him as our quarterback. And the last thing I would say too is, we've all heard of people that that make a lot of money, and money makes people complacent.
Yeah.
Not Justin Herbert.
No way.
The guy is he was right back in here. I know where to find him. 6:30, 7:30 in the morning on an off day. He's right down there in the weight room, or getting extra film work. It's never comes in disheveled, never sleepy. He's like a jackhammer, just always attacking. Love him.
God, so do I. I love him. He's one of the nicest kids I've ever met. My whole life, I've been doing this 30 years. I don't think I've met a nicer, more respectful human being who's a star in my whole life. And there's been a lot of good guys. There's a bunch of good guys. He's like nobody else. Just genuine, salt of the earth. You can tell he had good parents, good upbringing, just quality dude. And I love that you love him.
There's no doubt about it.
Yep.
Mark and Holly Herbert did an incredible job. They should take a deep, long bow. One son's playing at Oregon right now. The other's a resident at UCLA Medical School. And guess where Justin lives?
Where?
Roommates with his brother.
Does he?
Brothers. How about that?
I love that.
Is that incredible? I mean, he probably doesn't want me saying stuff like this, but I just every day, it's just awesome. Awesome being around him.
Coach,
and, you're spot on. He's a wonderful guy off the field and a great player on it.
Hey, tell your PR guy Josh thanks. He hustles for me all the time. He's really good. He's good, dude. Tell him
he's the best.
He's the best. Thank
he's
you,
one of
Josh.
those guys in the organization. All right, catch you.
All right, Coach Harbaugh.
I'm getting the hook.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Uncle Colin. Subscribe here to get the latest from the herd, including exclusive behind-the-scenes videos and more, wherever you may be, however you may be watching. Thanks again for making us part of your day.